guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Seth D Cosplay, and today we are back into guys with the OC. Episode 21.
This episode is called The Goodbye Girl. Who is it gonna be?
Which one? Which girl?
What does it mean? Last episode, what happened?
Well, Theresa is back, Ryan's childhood friend, and it looks like she got cold feet when her boyfriend asked her to marry him.
She's been wondering, like, she wants to marry him because, you know, considering like where she comes from, he's a good guy, he's straight, you know, he doesn't do shitty or shady deals or anything, and he would take care of her. So she sees it as it's obvious, like, she should marry him. You know, this is the only path available for her. But with Ryan's new life and him, you know, finding out he might have feelings for her and stuff, especially considering it's going bad with Marissa, she has cold feet. She might think that she's too young, perhaps. She doesn't feel like it's the big love that she's been dreaming about. So she was struggling with the idea, despite her thinking it's the only path. And then Ryan kissed her, so like they're probably gonna be a thing. Although the other guy is willing to fight for her, so we'll see how that happens.
He seemed to be so a nice guy, so
He is.
I don't want to see him pissed.
He is a nice guy. But then, like, I don't know. Like, Ryan does seem to have true feelings for Theresa. I just think that it's too soon after Marissa for being in another relationship, considering it could just be that he wants someone to talk to after what happened. We will see. But yeah, Marissa is going to probably learn about this episode. She also decided to fight for Ryan, so we'll see how that goes. And Seth basically forced Summer to acknowledge him in public because she didn't want to do that. She was afraid that he would reject her once he realized that she basically had nothing to give, that she wasn't that special. So her lack of self-confidence led to her not wanting to acknowledge Seth. He found that out thanks to Anna, did a huge romantic thing in front of the whole school.
So cute.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cute. It was a bit awkward, but it was cute. I liked it. So that's good. And we got some legal stuff going on too between Sandy and Caleb, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, let's jump in this episode. Yeah. See what happens. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Okay, so let's do this.
What sort of level of kiss are we talking about? Was it like a Christina, Madonna, peck, or was it like a Britney, Madonna sort of smooch? Or was it like a full-on, like a Alan Tipper Gore lip lock?
It's just a kiss, okay?
Okay. So you guys a couple now? Is she staying here? If so, where's she gonna live? How's she gonna live? What's her credit like? Talking about
okay, dude, breathe.
Or a month. She's going back, and if so, what are you gonna do? You're gonna commute back and forth from Chino?
I mean, he's asking the right questions.
How are you gonna pay for gas? How are you gonna do that? What freeway is your freeway of choice?
Are you gonna marry her? How many kids? Where are you gonna live?
So is Theresa staying?
Yeah, looks that way. I thought she was
Seth is just taking too much space.
It's amazing.
Well, how long is she staying?
Well, you tell them.
They don't have a plan.
We're figuring it all out. Well, she could, rent a place? What kind of lease? Month to month, years? Can she afford to buy?
Like
She's gonna
brother,
do
like
it this
son.
way for a reason. Yeah, I just told you guys she's catering a tennis tournament. That's
Is
it.
she gonna get a job after that?
What about the guy she's engaged to?
Is she going back to school?
There's a good reason why they're a family. You didn't pick that up from anyone.
The apples didn't fall far away from the tree.
Yeah. About Theresa, those are good questions that she eventually needs to answer, and yeah, they need to think about this. I'll just say this. Too many questions can scare her off too. That's why she left her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
You getting dessert?
No, I'm going back to Pittsburgh.
For good?
I'm gonna go live with my aunt and uncle. I just kind of had enough of Newport, so I'm leaving.
No. I mean, I understand why, but still no.
She's saying it like it's not a big deal.
But it is a big deal.
So how's that going with you guys? Good. Just trying to figure it out. You're in high school. She should be. You're both in way over your heads. She's got no real job. She's got no place to live. And please don't ask me if she can stay here. Good, because you have no idea what Kirsten did the last time I floated such a concept. Teresa's got family in Chino. She's got a life in Chino. Running away is not the answer. It's time she faced the music. Or at least the fiancé.
That, yes. You want to marry him? Good. You don't want to marry him? Tell him.
Tell him, yeah.
We should talk.
News.
I just got off the phone with Eddie. And I told him I'm not coming home anytime soon.
Okay.
You did?
He didn't take it well. But now that I did it, which I can't believe I did, I feel so much more free or something. What do you want to talk about?
Go back to Chino.
Well, I mean, she faced the fiance, so
How do you
there's
feel about
that.
swordfish?
Ryan!
What next? That's the thing.
You do need to face the music. Come on.
Yeah.
So she's leaving.
Oh, she's staying.
What? When did you talk to Anna? Anna? Yeah, she told me she's going back to Pittsburgh.
Anna's going back to Pittsburgh.
Well, not anymore, according to you.
We're not talking about the same thing.
She, Anna, is leaving.
She, Theresa, is staying.
Right. You think it's because of me?
Maybe it's the whole thing.
I can't believe I caused a girl to leave the state. The county, maybe. Sure.
You really think it's because of you?
Well, I mean, we broke up. She went back east. She had a great time. She comes back only to see me standing on a coffee cart declaring my eternal love for a summer.
Or maybe she just doesn't feel that comfortable here. Not everybody does.
I know, I
Maybe
get
she
that,
stayed
but if it
for
is
you
'cause
to
of me,
begin with.
maybe I can talk her out of it, except for the fact that I can't ask her if it's because of me without sounding totally self-absorbed. And I'm not self-absorbed, right, Ryan?
Like, it's not all about you.
Huh? Me. Sorry. Just talking about Theresa.
These two, I swear.
She's staying. What am I going to do?
She's leaving. What am I going to do?
Oh, you're doing this over dinner in a public place?
Well, he made sure that she didn't react that much. Hopefully.
Catching up on Western Civ?
Yeah, Spanish Inquisition. A lot of fun.
Yeah, tell me about it. Could they give us any more reading?
Get up.
Dude.
You know exactly
Not
what's
at
going on.
school.
You sleep with her?
No.
No? Then why would she call me and tell me she's not coming back? Why would she stay here, huh? All right. The least you can do is be honest with me. That you be a man and you tell me.
At school?
Are you sleeping with her?
No. Excuse me. This lounge is for faculty and students.
Like, how did you even get in?
I'm not letting her go.
Ryan is a magnet for problems. In public places, especially. And like, your girlfriend can think for herself. If she decides to stay, it's not because he's forcing her. She doesn't love you that way, not anymore.
He doesn't know that they kissed, that they're together, right?
That means she owes him more than just, I'll stay here. She owes him an explanation.
Listen, I don't know what to do about us. I can't get you a job, a place to live. I live in a pool house.
Shut up. Shut the hell up.
In a rich pool.
I don't need you to take care of me. I am not one of these Newport chicks that needs a trust fund to survive.
I mean, the curtains are open if the boyfriend shows up.
I told Eddie that I can't marry him right now.
Just because you're okay with it doesn't mean that he is.
I'm not okay with it. I just know it's for the best. I'm here to be with you.
I'm just saying the curtains are open.
It is right there. Fuck.
Oh boy. He could turn out to be not that nice anymore, you know? I do feel bad for him.
It's the fact that Brian told him that they were meant to be together.
And now that's gonna change. Oh shit.
Like, he trusted him one too many times.
Honestly, he's not listening to her either. Like, she's saying she doesn't want to marry him right now, but then she could be more forward with her reasons, and he should listen. Marissa?
Hey,
How are you?
good. What's going on?
Well, there's this party tonight, and
I heard.
yeah, well, I thought maybe you'd want to go.
I can't. I didn't really bring any of my nice clothes with me.
Well, I have some options.
Things nice.
Good. She's gonna try and help. I just hope he doesn't bring drama to the party.
Well, Theresa's gonna be at the party. Ryan will be at the party.
Marissa too.
Eddie might be at the party too.
Hey, Joel. You, wow.
I had some help.
Awkward. Lower says I can't really hate this storyline because Ryan fits well with Theresa.
Comic books at some stage.
Hey. Hi. I just came to say goodbye. My plane's leaving soon.
You're really leaving?
Yeah.
Well, you might not believe this, but I'm gonna miss you.
No. What's even more unbelievable is that I'm gonna miss you.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Bye, Blanche.
See you, Rose.
I like that at least. Like,
I've missed their friendship because of the whole Seth thing.
yeah.
And we got it for like 2 seconds.
Maybe say goodbye to Seth.
Yeah. Could you give him this?
Talk to him.
I was supposed to say everything that I couldn't say, but now that I'm here, I can't say anything at all.
Yeah, of course.
See you, Ryan.
Thanks for teaching me how to waltz.
True.
Have the best life. You deserve it.
Such a nice girl.
I can't blame her, you know, for wanting to leave. I get it. She's such a good person. She's been through hell. If it's easier to leave without talking to him, I get it. Oh boy.
No!
I knew it. I fucking knew it. And now he has proof, so like... Don't make a mess, don't make a mess, don't make a mess.
Just stay the hell away from me, okay? You're lucky I don't kick your ass right here. Look, Emmy, please just go.
Ah, fuck. No shit.
What the hell is going on? Right now, before
Oh no.
You're dead now! Right now. Don't ever come over here dead, you hear me?
This is what happens when you don't have a plan.
Oh,
Sandy did tell me to
shiner.
send her back to
Hey.
Chino.
Okay.
Or is the letter all soaked now?
I can't believe Anna didn't show.
Actually,
Oh no. Oh no.
You're just giving me this now? I was a little distracted.
Can we read it?
The ink's all smudged. I can't even read it.
Fuck.
First it says I love you, but then what is that word right there? Azerbaijan? Aztecs?
Aspirin.
You think it says aspirin?
No. You're giving me a headache.
Okay, coincidence? Confucius? What is the C word?
Confusing?
I think it says confusing.
No, you're confusing me. What do you care what it says?
Summer, Anna couldn't even say goodbye to me. Alright, I think she's leaving because of me. I don't want it to happen.
What is going on? Last week, you're standing on a coffee cart declaring your eternal love for me. Now you're all like, Hannah's letter.
Summer.
I can't read it.
She's just my friend, and I don't want her to leave.
Then go. Stop her.
So he did a romantic thing for Summer, and he's kind of doing a romantic thing for Anna here. He's so split all the time.
Confusing?
Oh, but I get it. Like, she's a good friend. He cares for her. He heard her. The letter's smudged.
How are you?
Just embarrassed. I can't believe it. This huge fight at a fancy party.
And it
Actually, not the
happens.
first time that's happened.
Literally. Every fucking week there's a fight that breaks out.
Yeah.
I've been fooling myself thinking this was going to be easy. I made a huge mess of everything, and I have this whole life to figure out, and so does Ryan. So, take care of him. I'll see you.
She does have to take care of a few things back home first. Not saying she can't come back, but... Oh, she's just there.
Please do not leave because of me.
What?
You love me. I read it, and I get it, okay? And I'm so sorry if I did anything to hurt your feelings.
Seth, I love you. As a friend.
What?
God, I love you as a friend.
It doesn't say Azerbaijan.
Look, I think you're an amazing guy. A little self-absorbing. But great. But I mean, if there's one thing that our relationship taught me is that we don't have a lot of chemistry.
So you're not leaving because of me?
I'm leaving because I need to leave.
Did she just say they don't have a lot of chemistry?
They have so much chemistry together.
Maybe not as a couple. She's got to do what's best for her.
Hey, no, wait a second. What am I gonna do without you? Oh, who am I gonna play Jenga with? You're so wise and all your sage wisdom. What am I gonna do without that?
Confidence.
Yes. Honestly, one of the best characters that she's leaving. I'm really sad to see her go. We are gonna miss her with her advice and stuff.
She's gone too.
She's back to Chino.
Why would Anna go to Chino?
Seth!
Well, at least we have each other.
Actually, I have Summer now. But
Thanks, buddy.
Seth and I time in the books. That's quality time.
Thanks, buddy. I can always hang out with Luke. I think he's doing right now.
Actually, Luke's got Julie now.
He's probably doing Julie. At least we got each other. They got each other. It's better than nothing. Except they're really bad at supporting one another because they always keep talking about their own problems when the other one's talking about their
And they
problems.
don't want to stop and listen to the others.
They never do. But then I feel like that's their
understanding.
That's their normality. You know, they've accepted it, so it's fine. Okay, the Theresa situation. She obviously doesn't love.
Who are you looking about?
Theresa?
Okay, good.
The Theresa situation. She obviously doesn't love. What's his name?
Denny.
Jimmy?
Denny.
Denny?
Denny. I think it's Denny.
Her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I get it. He doesn't want to let her go. He wants to fight for her. That's cute and all. If your girlfriend tells you she doesn't want to marry you and she needs time off, you should give her time off. I get it. Then at the same time, he knows Ryan. He knows there's something he's afraid of his relationship with Theresa. He's being betrayed. At least that's how he's seeing it. Yes, it's true. Technically, she never really said she broke up with him. Although some would say that not agreeing to marrying could also mean, let's just end this here. It doesn't necessarily mean let's break up, Still, she never really said, I'm leaving you. She said, I need time off. And then she goes off and kisses Ryan and sleeps with him. He's asking Ryan, what happened? Did you sleep with her and stuff? Because there's got to be a reason she wants to stay. I'm like, dude, first of all, she can make her own decisions. If she decides to stay, it doesn't have to be because of Ryan. It is a bit because of that, but still, it's because she's not ready to marry you. So you should give her more credit. And then, I get it. He's asking if stuff is going on and Ryan is saying no. And then right after stuff happens,
he's doing the deed.
I get the whole thing, but dude, you should give her more space. I think that's this attitude of his that is pushing her away so much. Showing up at the school, showing up at the party, and insisting on talking to her and punching Ryan and being violent, never the solution. Ryan is a magnet, a problem magnet, for sure.
But the thing is, okay, hear me out. The thing is, the first time that he saw Ryan and he knew that something was going on with Theresa, he was nice about it.
Yeah, they're friends from childhood.
He was nice about it. But things escalated and became worse and worse and worse. So I can understand that at some point, his patience broke.
He's mostly afraid, He's afraid of losing her.
He loves her, and he's afraid, yeah.
It's true that he didn't show up at the party with the intention of beating Ryan up. He showed up to talk to Theresa. But then, escalation. I'm just saying that his way of handling the situation is not the best, but hers is not the best either. Because she's telling him that she doesn't want to marry him, but then she's not being completely frank with her emotions. And I think it's because she doesn't understand her emotions herself.
She's running away from her problems and her emotions. She's scared too. I understand that.
She is young.
But she needs to, like Sandy said, face the music and deal with it.
We're basically agreeing with Sandy 100% with this.
Of course we are.
Running away, it's true, is never the solution. I get it, they were a bit aggressive with all the questions at the beginning, but those questions were stuff that she needed to think about because Newport is not I mean, it's not a place you can afford necessarily, especially with no job. So like, what are you gonna do? Are you with Ryan? Are you not with Ryan? What's the deal? Where are you gonna go? She has to think of those things because they're not gonna just settle themselves. You also need to, you know, think about your family back home. Ryan had nothing, I mean, almost nothing back home left for him to, you know, care for. His life was over there, so he started something else here, and it's doing great, but it cannot happen for everyone. So I'm saying, you know, her leaving here makes sense. She has to deal with those issues. She has to, you know, settle some things and clear things up with her boyfriend. Then, if she's still sure that she wants something to happen with Ryan, fine, you come back when you have a plan for, you know, how you're going to stay. Because if you want to start something with Ryan, you kind of have to be around a little bit. Like, you can't just, you know, show up and expect things to go right.
You can't keep living in a motel all your life, too.
Exactly. And, I mean, she has to finish school and stuff. Like, her life is not over.
Well, finishing school will be the best.
Yes, it's how, you know, you start basically making things right. But then she's got to settle that and then think about how she wants to do things. If she wants to be with Ryan, then she can come back later. And that's the thing. Like, I root for Marissa and Ryan, kind of like I root for Summer and Seth. But then Anna and Theresa, you know, like...
Same thing. Well, like I said, I'm okay to give them a shot. Let's them try it out.
That's the thing. Like, Ryan fits well with Theresa. They, like Marissa said it best. It's hard for her to basically hold a candle to a childhood friend, to basically stand up in front of her and challenge her, and like she doesn't have the same connection. They're bad at being friends. And Theresa is bringing him the comfort, the understanding, the memories, everything he needs right now, because he's been betrayed and he's lost confidence and he's got his trust issues. So then you bring in someone he feels comfortable with. Everything fits with Theresa, so they have a good time. Like I said at the beginning, I do think that Ryan is rushing into this a little bit, because even if he has feelings, it's a bit too soon perhaps, because he's still questioning if he loves Marissa.
True.
Summer is like, oh, she's a good person and she loves you and stuff, and he's like, I know it, and he's struggling. You can't force a heart to love, especially if it's been broken. But you should give yourself time to heal before you start making decisions.
True.
And Marissa is being really good about the whole thing. At first, she was a bit, you know, passive-aggressive, jab, here and there. I love that, you know, she's genuinely trying to help Theresa too. I think she understands that Ryan right now, and I mean, she's been told that, but Ryan right now cannot go back to how things were. Luke said it best, you know, things will never go back to how they were. Accept that things are going to change and then see what happens. You get to move on. Who's to say, like I said with Theresa, who's to say that once things settle, you won't go back with them?
True.
You will evolve. He will evolve. He will forgive eventually, probably. And you learn from those mistakes you made with Oliver, and you grow, and later perhaps something happens. In the meantime, it's not a good idea to be petty and you know, try to hurt Theresa or break them up.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think Ryan thought that's what she was doing at first, but she set him straight on that.
Wouldn't you be a little bit suspicious, though, that your ex-girlfriend is trying to be with you in Theresa, for example? It's just like with Seth, Anna, and Summers.
I think
where they were dating together.
I think that deep down, Ryan has, you know, is afraid that, you know, Marissa still has some resentment about what happened with Oliver. Like, maybe he's thinking, it could be subjective, you know, maybe it's just an idea that passes really quick, and if he thinks about it, it makes no sense. You're really
I know.
If he thinks about it, it makes no sense, but, like, it's not too crazy to imagine that, you know, he would see her mess around with Theresa and he'd be like, what, are you trying to break me up with Theresa because I broke you up with Oliver? You know, I messed things up with you for you with Oliver, and you're messing things up with me with Theresa, which is completely unfair and completely not true. But like, the resentment is still there, which is why I think he's lashing out at her a bit, because he cannot genuinely trust that she's not trying to break things up. But she is a good person and she's trying, and it's the best thing she can do. Be a friend and accept the situation, because she doesn't have the right to be mad at this, not after what happened.
Nope.
So yeah, we'll see. I mean, she left. we'll see if she comes back. Like, I won't be mad if she comes back. I like her. I think she's cool. She needs to deal with her problems first.
Out, yeah.
And Ryan also needs to deal with a few things first. But we'll see how it evolves. We are reaching the end of the season, so a lot of stuff is going to change. But we'll see. I don't think it's the end of Theresa, but then we'll see. The show, sometimes we have a feeling that they're letting them go for good, and then they bring them back. Kind of like the first time Anna left. We were like, oh, okay, like, she was there for one episode. And
she left for the summer, basically.
Well, no, but before
she came back
we thought that she was going to leave, and we wouldn't, see that character again. And then it turns out she was a big part of the season.
I'm just a little bit scared because Danny did say that Ryan was dead. Like, he threatened him.
Yeah, but Theresa came back, so there's no point.
She's not with him anymore still.
Yeah, but she came back still. She's not with Ryan, so there's no point for him to do anything to Ryan right now. Unless she leaves again, then yes, we should worry then.
I think that we should just keep that in mind somewhere. If maybe this is gonna come back.
Yeah, I was afraid he was gonna bring a gun or something, but then he is a nice guy. Like, it's just that we're so used to seeing people bring guns everywhere in the show right now. Like, it happened twice in one season. It doesn't seem like a huge thing, but then twice in one season is still big. Anyway.
Now, Anna, Seth, and Seth,
and Summer a little bit. I'll say this about Summer. I think she's handling this charmingly. She has her own issues. She is not she doesn't have much confidence in all things related to her relationship with Seth. He did help her a bit to accept that he loves her and this is how things are, and she shouldn't be worried last episode. But then to see him worry so much about Anna could definitely bring back those insecurities. Yet she's she understands that he needs to settle things with Anna. She is important. He needs that
closure.
Yeah. So I love that she just allowed him to go without.
Well, I'm glad that he was frank with her and said that she was a dear friend to him and he didn't want to see her leave.
Better be honest with
she understood that.
I mean, it could have it could have brought some awkwardness between the two, because that's what broke him and Anna. You can't be with a girl and when you're with that girl, keep thinking about another girl. Even if she's just a friend, it's eventually gonna create a rift between you and your girlfriend. But then at least he was honest. And she listened and she let him go for this.
If I'm honest with you, I do think that Anna left a little bit because of Seth, because she was too hurt about the situation, and maybe she really, really missed her hometown.
I think
But I think that there's a part of her that decided to leave because it was too painful for her to be around Seth while he was with Summer.
I think the first time when she left for the break and stuff, that was for that reason. Then she came back and she was awkward about the relationship, but she saw them together. And even if she still has feelings deep down for him, I think she was genuine when she said she loves him as a friend. And she's saying they have no chemistry. They do fit well together, but they don't have any romantic undertones in their chemistry. That's true. They spend time together, but they looked more like friends than lovers. I think she's seeing that and accepting it as truth. So even if it hurts her, I don't think she's leaving because of him. I think she's leaving because she was never really attracted to the whole Newport Beach thing. And going back in her hometown, she realized how much she missed it. It's just that now Seth is not a good enough reason to stay here. So I think it's going to be best for her. She has to do what, she feels will make things great for her, what's best. And if she feels better in Pittsburgh, she's totally okay going, leaving. And I mean, it's not like they won't ever see her again. They can visit, they can chat. It's the early 2000s. There's MSN.
Phones exist.
MSN and phones and stuff. And I mean, if in 20 years they can Zoom. But yes, maybe seeing them together hurts. I think though that she's more. I mean, she's such a good character. Every time she surprised us with how good she adapted with her. The fact that she helped them say their true feelings to one another, despite the fact that she was, you know, part of this dynamic before, and it hurt. She's always been, you know, thinking of others before she thought of herself. So I think that she deserves this break, and that's why I'm fine with her leaving. It's gonna be sad though. It's true, Seth relies on her a lot, so to see her leave is sad, and they made a huge deal out of it too.
Yeah,
so.
but all he needs is only some confidence, and it's gonna be fine.
I do wonder if it's the end of that character.
Even if it needs to, he can always talk to Ryan.
I mean, if he listens.
If he listens.
I do wonder if it's the end of Anna as a character, but she had if it is the end, she had a good run. She did a huge amount of good for Seth, because I mean, comparing Seth right now to Seth at the beginning of the series, Jesus, of the season, huge difference. And he's afraid right now to go back to what he used to be, you know, someone who doesn't have the confidence, but he's grown, he's made choices, and now he's got Summer. A lot changed, yeah. So, yeah. It's sad, but it's good.
About Sandy and Kirsten, I really do love the fact that both of them were willing to do big things for their partner, for the one that they loved. Like Kirsten was willing to go to jail just for that Sandy to not compromise himself, and Sandy he technically make a deal with the devil to save his wife.
But that's the thing, it's his reputation. Like, if people know what he did, and if they found out about it, his career could take a huge hit. Because, I mean, it's not technically legal what he did, you know, and what he allowed to do. You know, he did that to make something he wouldn't normally not support happen, and defending a guy he really doesn't want to defend. As you know, Kirsten is not to blame for what's going on, but she does work for that company, and it is her father. In my opinion, she should take that as an opportunity to maybe find another job.
She should have.
Because unless Caleb is willing to change his ways, she's always going to be at risk.
We all know that Caleb is not willing to change his ways. He thinks that what he's doing is the right thing to do, and is what he should do to be on top.
And like that, what's his name? The uncle.
Doyle?
No.
Was it Uncle Doyle? No.
No. Anyway, the guy who's helping, and Sandy had to defend. He knows so much, and he's not trustworthy at all. Like, as soon as he saw that Sandy was thinking of not defending him, and he understood what was going on, he kind of blackmailed him, saying, you know, all the things I could tell the DA, like, fuck off, you can't trust this guy. So my fear is that this is not settled right now. You know, this will, you know, happen, but then are there leftovers from this problem that will come back later?
Don't know.
And this guy, as long as this guy is doing stuff for Caleb, they're going to be at risk. So, I mean, as much as, you know, Kirsten loves her dad, I think that she should consider leaving the company. At least, because, like, if this is settled, there's no saying that it won't happen again. And Sandy can't always win.
True.
Anyway, this is, right now it's to be continued. But I mean, we have, like, four seasons of potential drama.
4 seasons, yeah.
Yes.
Lastly, I want to talk about something that I do not want to talk about, but the Luke, Julie, and Jimmy situation.
He's right. It would destroy Marissa.
It will destroy Marissa, yes. But
she already doesn't like her mom. Like, she's already fighting with her and stuff.
Wait until she finds out that her mom is banging her ex-boyfriend.
Wait till the community learns. Like, everyone is talking behind everyone's back. Like, this is the type of stuff, though, that I feel like the women of the community would be, like, judging hard. Like, even if they dream of this behind the scenes, they would be judging harshly on the public scene.
Yeah.
So this could mess a lot of things up.
Also, Caleb is trying to go back with Julie.
I don't know. My question is, like, even if I don't support Luke and Julie, if Julie goes back to Caleb, what's the reason behind it? Because he already, you know, gave up on her and he let her down. You know, I don't want to say that Julie would go back with Caleb because he's got the money and it's more acceptable as a relationship and stuff. Because, like, I do believe that she has her values and it's not just about that. She wants to feel accepted and loved and stuff. And if Caleb makes her believe that that's what's going to happen, she could go back for that. How is that going to affect Luke if she does? I don't know. But to be continued. I'm not a fan of this storyline, but we gotta deal with it.
Me neither.
We gotta deal with it, and I don't want Luke to be hurt in the process. I don't want anyone to be hurt in the process, but we'll see.
All right.
They are making themselves such easy targets. They love to do that. Anyway, that's drama for you. So, yeah, I mean, how many episodes still? Almost 6. Wow, okay. Almost at the end of season 1. I wonder what's gonna happen in the last 6 episodes. What is the finale gonna be like?
I don't know.
We will see. It could, I mean, it's a teen drama. Things could change so fast. Completely turn around. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but then, I mean, this is bound to happen because, like I said, they are making themselves easy targets. But yeah.
It won't be pretty.
No, but then that's why we love these shows. So that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So, gonna see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.